It's the Gridiron every week to bring you the hottest football show in the Susquehanna Valley. It's Football Friday.
Well, watching that video back already feels bittersweet. It feels like just yesterday. We kicked off the beginning of the high school football regular season. 13 weeks ago, teams from across the Susquehanna Valley began what was hoped to be a title-winning year. Now just 12 teams remain in the hunt. 7 games tonight, 2 on Saturday. Our crew has it all. Welcome in to Football Friday. I'm Bethany Miller.
And I'm Jacob Hall. Our area teams have championships on their mind. Friday night really had it all, including the District 3 Class 3A title game between Berks Catholic and Trinity. The #1 team in 4A on the road paying a visit to a re-energized West York program. And in Class 2A, the state tournament has begun. Our crews were everywhere tonight.
Jacob, let's start first, though, with the District 3 6A semifinal rematch. This was between Wilson and Central York. The Bulldogs eliminated the Panthers last year. Can CY get revenge? Coach Jerry Onchik told me earlier this team has a chip on their shoulder. We pick it up on the Panthers' first offensive possession. They get the ball out to Legend Johnson. A first down there. Very next play, why not let him finish the job? The junior in for the first score of the game. Panthers up by 7. And after all this scoring this season, those Central York cheerleaders can out-push up anybody.
They've done a lot of push-ups this year.
They sure have. All right, Wilson will come up empty on their possession, so Panthers are back with the ball. This time, Brooklyn Nace going to hit the air. Finds DeMarcus Murray for a first down and then some. Panthers, Jacob, they know who to give it to. You're going to have to stop that guy.
He's a legend.
Legend Johnson runs it in for his second tutty of the game. Central York now leads 14-0. Now, this Panthers offense energized like we've seen all season long. But on the opposite sideline, Doug Doms trying to get his offense going. Now, Mason Young, the quarterback, is going to run out here, flush out of the pocket, and hit the air. On the other end, going to find Damian Greer. First down before he's brought down hard by a tackler. Next play, Young hands it off to Michael Glover. Wilson, it's easy. Finally on the board. They trail 14-7 early in the second quarter. Now, after a failed onside kick, Central York going to take over with great field position. Brooklyn Nace hands it off to Ollie Johnson Jr. There's 2, Jacob. Deuce takes it in. 20-7 Panthers after a failed extra point. Bulldogs trying to answer just before half. Fourth down, Mason Young going to be bottled up by the Central York defense. Tough there. What a play. Less than a minute to go until the break. Who is it? Legend Johnson. Once again. You're going to hear his name a lot. Breaks free all the way to the crib. Central York takes a 28-7 lead after a successful 2-point conversion. That is the score going into halftime. An energized Central York bench, and Panthers are going to come out of the locker room and waste absolutely no time getting back into rhythm. It's the Brooklyn Nace to Brendan Smith connection. Jacob last week produced 5 touchdowns. Tonight puts the Panthers up 35-7. Central York tacks on another for good measure, and the Panthers are going to their first district championship since 2021. The final tonight, 42-7.
And as for who Central will be playing in the district title, that will be decided tomorrow as Manheim Township visits Harrisburg. It's the 4th straight year that the 2 programs will meet in the district playoffs. Kickoff for this game is set for 1 p.m.
Well, moving on now to Class 5A. 12 teams qualified for the playoffs, but only 4 remain, including, Jacob, the top overall seed, New Oxford.
The undefeated Colonials hosting 1-loss Solanco for the first time ever in the district playoffs. This should be a great one. First quarter, New Oxford's Luke Fry. He pitches it to Alex Brown. Alex making some moves here, and he is off to the races. This is a long touchdown for the Colonials.
Wow.
Or that's a long run, rather, but we have Solanco up 6-0 here in this game. So Alex Brown doing it all on that drive. Now, Solanco would have an answer, though. Johnny Garcia, the program's all-time leading rusher, runs it in for the short score there. The PAT was good, 7-6. Now later in the quarter, Garcia, again, he cannot be stopped. The PAT was good, 14-6. But back comes New Oxford. Luke Fry, He hits the air here and finds Brody Holmes, who makes the great catch. That was on 4th down, Bethany. Brody is fired up. And then guess who? It is Alex Brown who finishes off the drive for the Colonials with this touchdown run to the edge. The 2-point conversion, however, was no good. 14-12 in this game. Now we go to the second half. Solanco starting to pull away. Chase Sensenig to Wesley Bard for the touchdown. The Golden Mules up 29-12 after the 2-point conversion. They would go on to win this game 43-12.
Solanco in their first district championship ever.
Impressive.
All right, now let's go to Harrisburg now. It is a rematch of last year's district championship game. The Crusaders and the Exeter Eagles. Bishop McDevitt won last year 48-14. McDevitt off to a fast start. Sebastian Williams to Howard Holton Jr. for the 20-yard score. We've got a 7-0 lead. He is absolutely fired
He's on the
up.
track.
My goodness, still 7-0 in the first. Nazir Jones-Davis gonna run it up the gut. You are not gonna catch him. Finds pay dirt for the 53-yard score. Just like that, Bishop McDevitt takes a 14-0 lead. And McDevitt would continue to utilize their rushing attack. A little later, it's Jerome LaRue Jr. running it in from 10 yards out. That's a 21-0 lead. And Bishop McDevitt is going to roll on to win big in this one. 2 straight years, 42-7.
In Class 4A, the top 4 seeds in the bracket trying to extend their seasons. The top overall seed, Susquehanna Township, is in the middle of a historic season, but they had a tough test tonight with powerhouse Wyomissing.
Yeah, so it is the first matchup between these two teams in the district playoffs as the Spartans look to punch their ticket to the final for the 7th year in a row. Now we pick up this game in the second half. Susquehanna Township trailing. Torrin Evans, the quarterback, scrambling around, finds Zykir Leaks.
What a catch.
My goodness, 22-yard catch to take the lead. It's 31-28. We knew this game was going to be good. All right, a few plays later, Susquehanna Township comes up with a turnover. Zykir Leaks can do it all. He's going to recover here. The Wyomissing fumble, punches it out. He's got the rock. He's going to take it all the way back to the 6-yard line. Finally brought down, but Wyomissing would get the ball back. Unfortunately, Torrin Evans here back under center for Susquehanna Township. He's going to fumble the snap. The Spartans recover. So we've got 1 minute left in this game, all right? Wyomissing is trailing 31-28, Jacob. Justice Hardy going to get in the end zone. It's a 10-yard score as he runs along the left side there. Wyomissing is up 35-31. So one last chance for Susquehanna Township in this game. The clock says 6 seconds in regulation. Evans scrambling around, trying to find an open man.
Oh, my goodness. Wow, what a catch. That's incredible.
I had to give it space. Absolutely iconic. I think we saw that last week, Indiana Penn State, a walk-off touchdown. Josh Ngai. Hannah wins 37-35, improving to 12-0 on the season.
Well, the 24-hour rule is we celebrate, we take what we have accomplished right now, but tomorrow morning we get at it, and then tomorrow night at whatever time it is, we got to get back on track. And getting back on track is big because last year it was Twin Valley that eliminated us. Brent Myers got a great program, they got a great team, but this is what you work for. You work for these opportunities, and we have one, and we're going to try and take advantage of it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's going to, like I said, we did just enough for this week, and it's going to take a lot more, They won it bad, they were a great team, their coach is best of the best. They had a great scheme, they came out, they knew what they did, but at the end of the day, that score says 37-35, and we're moving on, and we get to play for the title. And this time, we're not here to go home with that red ribbon. We want that blue one.
Yep. Now that should be a great one next week. Now, again, who they're going to be facing, Twin Valley and West York, they're squaring off as to who will punch their ticket to face Susquehanna Township. First quarter, the Bulldogs quarterback Jensen Ferber calling his own number. He gets in for the quarterback sneak. West York first on the board, 7-0. The whole sideline's fired up. Same score in the first. Down to the 1-yard line again. Call it deja vu. It's Ferber. West York takes a 14-0 lead, but Twin Valley is not going to back down in this game. They got a dynamic rushing attack. This right here is Drew Engel taking the handoff, finding room to run on the outside, and nobody is catching him. Even outruns the referee, makes some guys miss. And he takes it 51 yards to the house. The Raiders trail by a touchdown. The Twin Valley team would tack on another Bethany not too long after that. West York, however, was still up 14-13. This is Drew Engel again getting into the end zone. But again, Twin Valley misses the PAT, so West York led 14-13 at the half. But out of the locker room, it is all Raiders. Twin Valley up 20-14 after 2 scores. Lucas Myers, another great running back they have. But again, it's Drew Engel. He finds room on the sideline. Don't even know which running back it is. They got Drew Engel. They got Lucas Myers. This is 27-14 lead here. The Raiders, their stout rushing attack dominates all night. They're averaging 54 points a game. It's Engel who is great again, getting in the end zone. This is Lucas Myers in the end zone. They're the #1 team in 4A for a reason. The Raiders take down West York in their house, 45-14.
All the running backs all the time. Drew Engel, Lucas Myers, you know, they're going to score. Don't go anywhere. The semifinal round may be over, but we still have a champion to crown tonight. We've got highlights from Class 3A on the way.
Plus, we break down a first for the Penn State Nittany Lions in their Terry Smith interim era a little bit later with a look ahead to a busy Saturday. Football Friday returns after this.
Well, welcome back to Football Friday, our final show of the season. The action, though, hasn't stopped. We ran you through the district semifinal round in Class 4 through 6A. Now, Jacob, time for a championship.
Yeah, Bethany, it was a title clash out in Elko tonight. Trinity making their 4th straight appearance in a district championship game, taking on top-seeded Berks Catholic. First offensive possession, Berks Catholic Xavier Gerald gets the handoff. He fumbles. Perfect place, perfect time for Caleb Klepis. The Shamrocks take over, but ended up turning the ball over on downs. Still scoreless in the second. Berks Catholic trying to make something happen through the air, but Trinity's Samuel Mulba comes up with the sack. He's fired up in this one. Now less than a minute remaining in the first half. Trinity up 3-0. Mason Boyer throws a jump ball to Maddox Jarzinski. Ooh. He gets 2 feet in bounds here, and then he poses for the camera, not our camera, but one of the cameras on the sidelines. Then look at this. Little sideline dance. I don't know what that is, but he got it.
The kids are doing it.
The kids are doing it these days. All right, now we go to the second. Trinity trying to run a trick play. This is Marcus Yeager. He's hit as he throws. The pass is intercepted by Berks Catholic's Josiah Turner. He has a nice return, but the ensuing drive ends up in a missed field goal for Berks Catholic. This is in the fourth quarter here. Trinity puts the game away. Maddox Jarzinski, another touchdown catch there. Trinity is your District 3 Class 3A champion. 17-0 is your final score.
In shutout fashion, too. Incredible. Well, fresh off their 6th straight district title, Steel High taking on Chestnut Ridge in the 2A state playoffs tonight. This is out at Susquehanna High School. Third play of the game. Caden Cole Stevens hands it out to Jerome Ross, who takes it 60 yards. That's roller pay dirt. 2-point conversion is good. And we've got a Steel High 8-0 lead. Great touchdown run there. We're still in the first a little bit later, but they're up 16-0 now. Rollers. Caden Cole Stevens hands it off to Jay Sean George. You can't catch him.
No.
Touchdown.
Not at
2-point
all.
conversion galore tonight. 24-0 after a successful one there. Chestnut trying to get something going on offense. Samajay Evans and Quan Paget combined for a big stop, though. Second quarter, Chestnut quarterback Landon Pinson's pass is picked off. Silas Hernandez, Jacob, not only is it an interception, but it's a 99-yard pick six.
They can do it on offense and defense.
32-0 Rollers. Steel High led 32-6 at the half, and they win 52-20. None of these games disappointed.
Not at all. And Steel High in the state playoffs, they're going to be a tough out, I feel like.
Well, they're there for a reason, aren't they?
They
All
sure
right,
are.
we have a busy Saturday up ahead. Coming up after the break, we break down everything you need to know on the Gridiron. Well, I love to say our crew is everywhere and anywhere. They don't take a day off either. Saturday is a big one. Jacob, we've got 2 football games, a PIAA state opener, a district semifinal, and you will be at 2 field hockey state championships.
That is right. Boiling Springs and Susquehanna, as well as Warwick and Palmyra. That second one, Warwick-Palmyra, a rematch of the district championship. So should be a lot of fun to see what happens there.
And in the PIAA opener, Belmont Charter, York Catholic, it's a home state opener. And this one is going to be good. In 6A district semifinal, Manheim Township and Harrisburg are playing for a spot to face off against the #1 seed Central York. I anticipate a hefty crowd for that one.
That game will be packed. We'll see what happens in this game. Harrisburg, they ended up in the state semifinals last year, losing to Pittsburgh Central Catholic, trying to get back to that point again here in 2025. But that game, Coach Evans, you know, they're going to be ready for that one, so that'll be another great matchup we have.
No matter who wins, it's going to be a great district final next week against Central York. And finally, it's a first for the Terry Smith interim era. Penn State, they're favorites.
Yeah.
7.5-point favorites, man.
How about that? But the thing is, the reason why they're 7.5-point favorites is because Michigan State might be worse than Penn State, respectfully. I mean, they're 3-6 on the season as well. Now, Penn State, they did show, I was very impressed with that Indiana game. They came back in the second half, started to throw the ball down the field a little bit. Nick Singleton looked good. So we'll see what happens. Now, if they go to 3-7, that might look a little bit rough, but we'll see what happens tomorrow, 3:30. Penn State trying to get their 4th win of the year.
What a way to end our final Football Friday show, Jacob.
Big number 4,
You're
right?
great. You're a great one. Week 13. Hey, our coverage is not going to end. Our show won't be here, but we, of course, will be anywhere and everywhere. So make sure to continue tuning in for Friday nights throughout the rest of this season. For Jacob Ball, I am Bethany Miller. That is it for Football Friday. Have a great weekend.